capable, because if you just have the core, that's all you have. But when you have the outside, when you have somebody that's trained to do it, they can use it to make it and manipulate it to make like mooring lines, to make the loops on there. Because if you just tied a knot in there, it wouldn't really work. But you actually can take it when you have the skill, and I did it a few times, it's been a long time, but you take it and you actually take it and graft it back into itself so that it's super strong and super durable. And so you make your mooring lines out of these lines, and the mooring lines are basically the lines that go from the ship to the pier and hold it in place. The great thing, you know, when Linda was bringing this up and stuff, we wanted to make sure that, you know, nobody felt left out or anything like that. And so we were like, I was like, God, what do you want to say about this? And so I just started praying, and I was like, okay, God. And so he started reminding me about this double braided rope. And the cool thing about double braided nylon is it is so strong and so like when we would go out and we would tie up on a pier, you know, most of the time it's pretty calm, you know, because if you're just in a bay or something like that, you know, you got the little bit of rise and things like that. But when the weather gets super rough and super tight, the protective covering actually tightens up around it and strengthens it. And you would watch, you know, the gangway going up and down and the ship's rocking and doing all this, and it would just hold, and it would get tight and it would hold. And you would see the ship in all different kinds of weather hold tight to the pier. And so I was just feeling like God was saying, you know, He's created us as a body, and each person is different. It says, don't despise the mouth, or don't despise being the ear, or don't despise being... Every person has a part, just like in this rope. Every person, every part has a distinct part to this, and as it's going, God is saying, I'm going to use each part, and we're going to keep it. And as you know, as life happens, because as we start to step out and we start to say, God, we want more of you, the enemy's not just going to go, oh, that's great, you have that. You know, there's going to come rough weather, and there's going to come, and God says He's going to tighten us, and He's going to pull us together, and we're going to, in unity, because that's what it was. It's in unity. The rope works in unity. And
you're combined in a big rope, it doesn't do that. Brian, did you have a couple thoughts about the rope?
So before you play the video, I just want to point out a couple things on this. So each one of these drums around the outside is a big spool of yarn. And you can see they're in groups of 2 and 3. And then through the middle there, you can see it's all around that pipe. Inside that pipe is that core that Nate was talking about. So you can go and play the video, you can see how intricate this process is.
Wow.
So you can see, and what I like about this, and especially the example of the rope, is